Nithyanandeshwara Sadashivasamarambam Nithyanandeshwari Adishakti Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. I welcome all of you with my love and respects. I welcome all the Shri Mahants, Kotaris, Tanedars, visitors, viewers and Salokya Muktas, Adinavasis, who are sitting with us through Nithyananda TV, Facebook Live, hundreds of Adinavasis channels. I welcome every one of you with my love and respect. Listen. I'll continue on this Adinam Chalo series and nitty-gritties, secrets of power manifestation. State of Sadashiva, space of Sadashiva. Listen. State of Sadashiva, space of Sadashiva, power manifestation of Sadashiva. The mudras I am showing describes deeper level meanings. Listen carefully. State itself does not need to be practiced. That's the most beautiful thing. He hardwired all of us exactly, precisely in the very state he exists. State does not need to be practiced. It only needs to be recognized. Listen. Listen. The moment calculator comes, this arithmetic table memorizing is redundant, outdated. If you can have a calculator and just get any problem solved, why will you sit and memorize That's the way in Tamil I am singing this. It's called Vaipadu. Calculus in I don't know in each country how they sing, but I know in all countries, in all their languages, they sing this. If you have a calculator, why do you need to sing this and memorize the whole thing? Even if you memorize it, it is impossible to remember it when it is required. It's all almost like a Karna's education only. When you need, it will not be there. Come on, tell me, 17 into 19. This memorizing the table is outdated the moment calculator is there. Understand? You can have any argument. No. Even then we need to memorize. End of the day, it is stupid. What is being used in your life, whether in the bank or in all the strategy plannings, whether planning for a bridge or a building, is it your table you memorized or the calculator? Next important thing you need to understand. Listen carefully. This is very important. The moment Google has come, all education is redundant and irrelevant. Whether you want to stitch a cloth or do a surgery, get enlightened or kill somebody, whether you want to do a best action in the world, getting enlightened, or you want to do the worst act, killing the people in the name of God and religion, terrorism, for anything you type, there is an answer. Very practical. Somebody asked whether Google is a male or female. No, surely female. Because even before you complete your sentence, how many suggestions come? Even before you complete the sentence, how to... See how many suggestions appear? I tell you, all schools, all colleges, all universities are useless. No, really. See, education can never be book-based. It has to be journal-based. I know in India we have this something called book-based. I studied little, fortunately. It's called Diploma in Mechanical Engineering. The machines in which we worked, you can see them only in museums of India. If at all some industry is using those machines, don't, for the sake of God, don't work in that industry. You will be getting 700 rupees salary. You can't spend more than 2 or 3 days of your life with that salary. The education has moved so much away. Actually, I wanted to go to that institutions just to see what was the mechanical engineering in 1940s. Not to, see, for the sake of archival purpose or museum purpose, you can go and see those workshops. Not for any practical learning. Education can never be book-based, because by the time book is published, the material is irrelevant. If the material is not becoming irrelevant by the time book is published, education is not happening. Research and development is not happening there. Understand? Education can happen only by journal. Magazine means continuously what is being churned out, that need to be released. Only that way education happens. All my books are redundant the moment they are published. Only satsang is the live and alive education method. Why do you think I put all my books, uploaded them freely in the Google, in the internet? The moment we churn it out, it is already redundant and irrelevant. Within next week, I am ready with the next level. I tell you, being socially untouchable gave me tremendous strength and ability to look into the whole hypocritical network of the society. I tell you, unless you lived and faced the life of socially untouchable, you will never be out of society, and your state will never be pure enough to teach, to share, to show the blind spots of the collective negativity. Please understand. Last few years of being socially untouchable gave me tremendous insights into the collective unconscious way of functioning and blind spots of the collective unconsciousness. The education material I churned out in last few years will be relevant at least for next 1000 years. Understand? Because it will be very difficult for a society to evolve and catch up with the speed with which I shared and delivered. The most important, funny thing, the speed with which I outdate myself. There are some gurus who are still sitting with same technique for 40 years, which they did not develop, their gurus developed. Here, 1 week, I outdate myself. Understand? Education means, if it is a living organism, constantly you will be churning out. It can only be magazine based. People may have a doubt. Sometimes people say, no, Swamiji, the further research development should be magazine based, but fundamental truths we should study in the books. No. The further R&D should be so complete, it should be drilling fundamental principles in you, because with R&D, even fundamental principles get refined. Understand? When you learn unclutching, the basic unit of the world, tattva, the understanding will be different. When you are manifesting powers, the basic unit of the universe, tattva, its understanding will be different. So along with the new R&D, even the understanding about the fundamental principles evolve. Listen carefully. After the happening of the Google, understand? Almost I am giving a space of an incarnation for a Google. After happening of a Google, if you are studying anything which can be answered by the Google, you are a fool, utter fool and stupid. Nothing more than that. The time, money, energy you spend in colleges, universities, it is like after inventing a machine which will just lift you for 300-400 feet and take you wherever you want. If you still continue to build huge roads, you are fool. And I tell you, The independent individual safe flying machines are already out. But the petroleum and road industries, lobbies, the petroleum lobby is making sure they are not reaching to your hands. Same way, diabetes, cancer, medicine for all this is already out. But it is not disease, it is an industry. Those industry lobbies make sure those medicines doesn't reach to your hands. Listen carefully. This is very important. Whatever reason you may give, still if you are sitting and studying geography, the names of the capitals of the countries which we all used to do, and having a map and mentioning the rivers and hills and mountains names, you are stupid, because the whole Google map is available. All you need to do is learn to type what need to be typed and open the Google Maps app. You will see direct 3D. There is no sacredness in blind spot ignorance methodologies. Please understand. Knowledge is sacred, but not the methodologies which are outdated. And be very clear. The great truths revealed in the Upanishads are sacred, no doubt. That does not mean still you need to be only sitting and using the methodologies of the old, outdated, irrelevant, inefficient methods. And only Hinduism has guts to tell this. I'm developing a new word called Google confidence. You just need to know where to find, where to search, what to search for running your life. Actually, the education should be only one thing, Google confidence, that's all. All other education, schools, colleges, universities are useless, redundant, stupid. Have research wings to feed Google, teach people to gain Google confidence. That's all should be the education of the future. Understand, I am defining the education of the future. All the R&Ds should be directly fed into Google through the universities and research institutes, and all the human beings should be educated with the Google confidence. Where to search, what to search, get the best and customize it for your life. That's all. Whether you want to build a body, get rid of a disease, do a new hairstyle, or change gender, learn language, anything. I tell you, do not waste your time studying, educating yourself in anything which Google can answer. If you are doing that, you are wasting your life. The only thing Google cannot answer, which you need to do, is power manifestation. Now, actually, even in power manifestation, you don't need to manifest the powers which Google can support you. Those powers are not needed. They are redundant, irrelevant, useless. Listen. I do not know when the society is going to wake up to the truth I am revealing. But I am telling you, the earlier society wakes up, better for society. Our whole Gurukul and university, everything should run on Google confidence. That's all. Why will you sit and study the stupid chemistry and the whole nonsense which you will never use in your life even once? If at all you need to do is just type how to, and the tons of answers are there which you can customize for yourself and enjoy. Over. If some stupid fellows are expecting you to have that stupid degree to give job, don't accept his job. He is going to make you live a redundant life, a government servant's life. Sorry, I am not disrespecting, but after working with few retired government servants, few retired government servants have come here to be volunteer. All right, what to do? Listen. Do not make your life structured on redundant methodologies. It might have been useful for your old generation. And I saw these fellows are establishing the same structure. One file moves from one table to another, another table to another, another table to another. These fellows will ask only one question. The next question some other fellows have to ask. Kalbhairava is landing in me the moment If you are made to think end to end, life will become smooth. Things cannot be complicated. Like how the medicine industry has become now. For right eye one doctor and left eye one doctor. Good, they have not discovered third eye, otherwise they would have developed another one doctor for that. There will be one more stream of doctors. In dentistry, 10 branch. In our villages, not only the whole body, the village doctor only will be the musician also. He will only play the music in the temple. And it's not that he was inefficient, very efficient. I've seen. They are able to keep the health of the whole village. Understand? after the happening of the Google, if you are spending your time, life, energy, anything for the sake of education, studying, researching, which can be answered 10,000 times better by Google, you are destroying your life. You are destroying your life. I wanted a separate session in our schools called Google Confidence. Understand? All the research in all the fields all over the world should be fed into Google, and all over the world people should be taught to access from the Google. This is going to be the future education method. I'm telling you, this will be the future education method. I think the world has reached a level for a rhythmic, organic, oneness world order, not one world order, oneness world order. Understand, one world order is stupidity, which can never happen. Oneness world order, where the knowledge, all these are completely free. Geography based Mandaleshwars will be running. But everything else, currency, travel, trade, business, ownership, everything will become open. All the best things will be available to the whole world. Some herb which grows to clean your dandruff in the Amazon forest will be available in a remote village. Or some unique fabric grows in a remote village in India will be available in Switzerland in a very comfortable, easy and cheapest possible way. I think in my lifetime itself, we will be fortunate to see this oneness universe evolving. If you just type how to handle, 10 suggestion comes. How to handle a wife, how to handle stress, how to handle a wife in India, how to handle a husband. Oh God. No, I tell you. No, really. Now, after the happening of the Google, if you are still wasting your time in any so-called outdated methods, so-called old methods, it is just waste of life. Not just waste of time, waste of life. All education should become internet-based. Classrooms, schools, infrastructures built for education, all of them are already redundant and irrelevant. You just need research institutes to feed Google and the knowledge of Google confidence. better search engines, better keywords. That's it. Even the fundamental language can be taught in Google. Instead of blaming internet, Facebook, YouTube, social media, absorb them, digest them into your life and make your life better by furthering the growth of the humanity. That's the only way to survive. The secret-based classroom techniques and methods are outdated, useless. No, really, I'm telling you. Soon, very soon, I will make the whole inner awakening available in your bedroom through the internet. It is possible. All the programs, classes and education has to become internet based. I am evolving. I am evolving. The whole system which will work for people from wherever they are. Listen intensely. Whether you want to cook for 10,000 people, or you want to clean the place where you are living, or you want to handle your stress, or you want to get enlightened, or you want to make Atmalinga bag, everything. If Google can answer, don't waste your time in studying it. Spend your time in learning Google confidence. Building Google confidence means better way to search, quicker way to search, align, customize for yourself. Let's make our whole Sangha. Understand, Sangha is not organization. We are not the Western definition of organization. Sangha, where everyone is given what strengthens them. There is no generalization here. That is where the whole problem is. Everyone who comes from the Western perspective of generalization, a generalized equality, gets hurt. Understand? I am not equality-based organization. I am equity-based organization. Understand? The Western concept of organization is equality-based. Here, it is responsibilism. Sangha is equity-based. Where your responsibilism responds to you. Your responsibilism responds to you. The principles of regular society does not work here. It does not work even in the regular society. What is that? Only the principles of cosmos works here. All education is outdated. If it can be answered by Google, I know. When the Motorized vehicles like car, buses, all of them came to exist. The whole bullock cart industry became redundant. When the flight became mode of transport, the road traveling through road should have become redundant, but the strong lobby is still keeping it as method. Otherwise, the long travel through the road is already become redundant. Now it is time. Anything which can be answered by Google, studying those things should become redundant. The whole education methodology should be new, called Google Confidence. Understand? Spend your time in studying only things which can't be answered by Google, means power manifestation. Other than power manifestation, anything you do is useless. That is what I mean. End of the day, other than power manifestation, anything you are doing, you are integrated to bag full of 1 paise coins. The West what you call pennies. Yes, it is bag full. But how much? $279. $423. And 45 cents. Learn how to use. Learn how to use your life on the planet Earth best. After the invention of the car, motorcycle can be for a pleasure ride. That cannot be the transportation mode. Same way, if you feel the pleasure by singing 2 plus 2 is 4, 4 plus 2 is 6, okay. Rendu 4. If you want to sing, that is okay. But that cannot be the education mode. It can be song for entertainment, but cannot be education mode. Don't waste your time on that kind of education. Understand? I am revealing one of the important secret. Why in Hindu tradition the best brains produced are from Sannyas Sampradaya. I'll tell you why. Why, you know? When you are socially untouchable, actually, sannyasis voluntarily declare that we don't want to be part of the social structure, this grid-based life. We decide to live out of the grid life. And society also declares them as untouchable. This existence gives you certain clarity and understanding. You catch all the blind spots of society. How? They are living in a rut without upgrading themselves, without evolving themselves. Only 2 things you need to do in the life now. For the whole humanity has only 2 work. 1, develop this Google confidence. 2nd, start manifesting powers. Nothing else is worthy. That's all. That's all is the complete life for the future of the human beings. Future humanity. Essence of today's satsang: Google confidence and power manifestation. That's all. With this, I bless you all. Let's all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Shuddhadvaita Saivam, Paramashivoham, the eternal bliss, Nithyananda. Thank you. Be blissful.